Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning.
Okay, nice. How are you doing so far?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Alright, so welcome to the Tech Lead interview. And my name is Hui, and I am one of the tech here for GDG at USF. And before we start, I just want to let you know that this isn't a lead code interview or anything super intense. We just want to know more about you or any hearing about your project. Okay, yeah, so feel free to think out loud and be conversational. This is like a coffee chat, okay?
Okay.
So so tell me about yourself.
My name is Alex, a sophomore CS student here at USF. I am working at the Red Lab right now as a research assistant.
Okay, so let's see. So you are applying for a tech lead, GG tech lead. So can you tell me why did you want to be a tech lead at GG?
So, I want to become a tech lead at GDG for three reasons. First, I want to connect with people that's on the same level or maybe better than me so that I can learn and also share with them my experience. Second, I want to apply my skills to help build the community or build something that people actually use. And the third reason is I want to grow real. I want to grow by building real things that people like actually uses and find helpful, which is good for a future application.
Okay. So what what technology, what area that you enjoy working on right now?
For now, I am really drawn to robotics. The technology that I'm working with right now are mostly robotic projects that uses Python and C++ as well as Rust 2. I also use Linux and NeoVim and like all the related things. And I also use Cloud Code as my AI agent.
Okay. Okay, it's good enough.
Yeah.
Let's dive into your project experience. Um, can you tell me two of your most favorite projects?
Uh, my most recent projects is uh, the robotic projects that is made purely for self-learning. It's not there's no actual goals or there's no like real life helpfulness, but it's basically all for me so that I can learn and grow. A live demo.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. 1 second.
All right, bro. You just Linux performative stuff. Oh my god, it's driving me crazy, bro. I'm laughing crazy, bro.
Anyways, so basically, this is what I've been working on for the last few weeks.
Okay.
Uh, Here I got a turret that is spinning at for 180 degrees, like circle, half a circle. When it detects like an April tag, it will stops, do a shooting action, and then shoot out
Okay.
a see pencil right here or
Okay.
a tube.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically what it does for now. Uh, I've learned to use Rust 2 coding in Python that uses the robotic libraries, And also this simulation is gazebo simulations.
Okay.
I use it most. I use it mostly to, avoid real life costs without not knowing what it would do before building the hardware projects.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how did
that's
you
basically.
how did you research all of this? Did you come up with this, or like you read any documents, or kind of like use AI to suggest your process?
So you know that the Rel Lab is actually a robotics labs, and
Hmm.
while working there, I kind of get interested in what robotics can do, and the future that very open for the robot industry. So I figured I would like to lean into this field a bit to explore, and so I started doing research by looking on YouTube first. I watched some tutorials teaching me what ROS2 is and how different coding in Python for robotics projects would be different from coding Python for like other things in programming.
Okay.
And then after that, I read some documents, and then I use the AI to help me like create like the whole structures that I can use to learn on, like the notes and the packages and
Mm.
all. Yeah.
Okay. Sound cool. Yeah, I forgot to ask about your experience. I can see, and as also mentioned, you also mentioned that were you were still a research assistant.
Every-
So can you tell me like your experience, like what did you do and your team?
so basically, what I work there at my lab is I attend my lab. Uh, I help my professor or my PhD student conduct experiments, like collecting data and also training models. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So like what is like what kind of models and how did you train? Like could you be more like specific in the model?
sure. So the projects that I'm working on in my lab is actually a computer visions project. It's more of a augmented reality.
Okay.
It basically is when you project something on a flat surface, it shows fine, just fine. But then on a non-flat surface or non-all white surface, it kind of disrupt the images, right? So the project that I'm working on is to use is to build a model that can fix the projecting image automatically based on the environment.
Okay.
So what I do is I take data and then I feed it to uh, the raw data, the one from the disrupted environment, and then I train the model by Python so that it can, you know, future like fix the image in the future without being, waiting too long or being hard coded.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah,
And can you
thank
tell
you.
me the other project that you really enjoy doing it?
Though, excuse me.
Oh, sorry. Can you tell me another project that you really enjoy doing?
Oh yeah. So another project that I really enjoyed working on was actually a uh, hackathon project. It was at Hack USF. It's called Cat Chef. It's basically a Gemini wrapper cooking app that you take a photo of your fridge. Uh, it detects ingredients and then suggests the recipe through the chat. It
Okay.
basically helps the people who have food but don't know what to cook find what should be their dinner.
Mm-hmm. So how do you brand like so when you work with your team, how did you brainstorm? Like, how did you guys contribute and collaborate in such a project?
So it was our first hackathon. Like my whole team, they were all new at hackathons, and so we decided that we should use something simple instead of being complex. And so we decided to use React Native as front end, Fast API as backend, and use Python as the main programming language. And also we use Firebase to store users' data. Uh, yeah.
Why did you use Firebase?
Excuse me.
What? Why did you use Firebase?
I use Firebase because is the data that we collected was not like it was not tables and rows, right? It was complex
Okay.
data. It was about uh, what the ingredients the user has, and it was like noisy data and so we
Mm,
use Firebase, which is NoSQL or SQL to get the data uh, and save it and store it for the user for future usage. We have like the fridge, which is you store the data on
okay.
the app.
Okay. So, okay, that's good enough. Okay. Yeah. So your like food pantry project like does use um like an LLM that can process image, right? So can you
Mm.
tell me like a high level flow of how the image being sent and as a request, and then how the LLM respond, like the flow of it?
So my LLM uses system prompt. It basically when the user prompt into something, uh, the whole system prompt is already inside of the AI, right? So it basically tells the AI how to return data and all the how to you know not make the data all noisy and stuff, but return in actual JSONs. So when the user they take a picture or they chat something, the
Okay.
information will be put to the backend from the front end to the back end, and then from the back end, it sends to the Gemini AI through the API, and then the Gemini just gives back what's expected that
Okay.
we have from. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Um, so let's just move on to the sections. Now I want to ask you about some experience in web app development because our tech lead position involving doing that a lot. So, um, do you know what is a database?
Uh, yeah. So a database is basically a system that store persistent data.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Do you know what like there are like some type of
Oh
database?
yeah.
Do you know? Yeah.
Yeah. So they are like relational and no SQL, as I've mentioned before. So relational Postgres and stuff basically have a structure for like what the kind of data they expect, like the tables and the rows, right? And the NoSQL is basically like Firestore, the one from Firebase. It expects noisy data and they use for document storage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what is API? You know what is an API?
Yeah. So API is basically how the front end contact with the back end, or like different uh, how different files contact with each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Do you have any experience with deployment?
Uh, I know a bit about deployment, but I have never actually deployed any of my projects myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know Vercels is basically a deployment platform. It connects to GitHub repo and then auto builds and deploys on browsers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine to just have like a begin experience with deployment. It's fine because we will work on it quite a little bit during our projects. So you'll be learning a lot and helping each other during the process also help. Okay, so do you know um, what is Docker?
Yeah, of course. So it's basically just a container that contains the codes, the dependencies, like whatever the app has,
Okay,
so that it can be shipped to another machine for other devs to quickly um, like use like testing or like do whatever they want with the code without
okay,
being interrupted by OS environment.
okay.
Yeah,
Um, do you have any experience with Git?
yeah. I use Git all the time. Uh, I make branches, commits, puts to GitHub, and opens pull requests and all that.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's good enough for technical sessions. Now we move on.
Thank
We'll,
you.
we'll be moving on commitments and leadership. Okay.
Okay.
So how many hours can you commit weekly?
I can commit about 10 hours per week. Yeah,
Okay.
at least 10.
That,
Yeah.
okay, that's quite a lot. We will expect for like 5 hours during sprints, and
Hmm.
10 hours is completely fine. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for the interviews. Before wrapping up, do you have any questions?
Actually, no, I don't have any questions.
Okay, seeing you
Just wanna
you have no
thank
questions.
you.
Yeah, we try to wrap up here. Before that, I just want to tell you a little bit about what we'll be working on this year. The tech team will be responsible for building and maintaining several projects, including GT websites, USF websites, registration system, and other internal toolings and workshop projects. So you will have opportunities to work with modern web technologies, deployment pipeline, Docker, Nginx, infrastructure, authentication system, and other real-world engineering concepts. And we so our goal this year is we want our member to get hands-on experience working on projects and also deliver some valuable um, help to the community. So yeah, I think that's it for today's interview, and um, we'll reach out if there's other new information. So have a good one. Okay.
Thank you. Have a
All
good
right.
one too.
All right.
Hope
See you.
to with you guys.
All right. Have a good one. See you.
You too.